So I stepped on stage to be like, see the crowd going ahead to be like.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 or the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. On the ground, the drive starts with Sims. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. It's Sims. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Herbert now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Chargers at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Second and 10. Again, Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 34-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Isaiah Spiller. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He gets this out to Spiller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. In motion right is Tony. Again, it's Pacheco. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And after the good game last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. But you talk about the defense for these Chargers. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week of performance. Got some nice young faces playing for them. Let's see if they can get this going.
And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Well, this defense for the Chargers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And they stop him up short of the 1st down as they get him at about the 43. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Mahomes going to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Hey, ram. Baylor Tikes. Go.
Now it's Herbert. Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this.
crowd right. Home troops right. 59. 5-9.
On fourth down, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Herbert changing things up. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he's got it to about the 40. This is 2nd and 8. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Out of the gun, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Valdez-Scantling in motion left. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now it's 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you can easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line. You know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even giving up the defensive touchdown.
And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Davis now to return it. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Might have needed just one more block as it stands, 37-yard return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run here with Sims. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go.
And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back.
Hey, cap. Hey, go line.
Here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Sims. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Now they run with Sims. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. But down here near the goal line, you don't think of a cornerback in run coverage, but he made the stop.
Yeah, most of the cornerbacks we know, they want to be those pass defenders and take away one half of the field. But the best ones in the game are the complete cornerbacks, able to tackle and run support, as we just saw there.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. Again, they run with Sims. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Now Herbert, third and goal. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chargers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now here's Mahomes. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Mahomes. That is caught, and he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 36. Able to convert on 3rd and 14, a terrific play call. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. Back to throw now in its own end zone. And Mahomes is going to go down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
The Charger drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Home troops right. Sit.
They'll run it again with Sims. And that's going to be good for the Chargers' first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
5-9, 5-9. Let's go, let's go. 12.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. A dump off to Sims. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2. In motion left goes a tight end. Now Sims. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Hey, go Lion, 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 Lion. Hey, go Lion, Lion.
Herbert on first down now. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10.
Baylor Tigers.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field have covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Drops it underneath to Spiller.
And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Here we go on fourth. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted a third time.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. So that, Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something? Because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Yeah, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down in the yard.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this to the 44-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 35. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
43!
Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Attack!
And again, it's Mahomes.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
The Charger drive about to get going. And the drive begins here with Sims. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on third down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Go. 12.
Here's Herbert. And this pass broken up. Now the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is fielded at the 7. A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Going right back to Fant.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage.
Now 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Pacheco.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Here's second down and 3.
Mahomes. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Down the sideline he goes.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. And his throw here's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
They'll get it to the 23-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close to letting it slip away.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are on their way to a 2-0 start.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Now for the point after. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as